Yes, I had to mention it. Germans, what's with the scarves? Hello and welcome back to the Life in Germany channel. I am bringing this news to you today from a completely healthy household. Wir drücken die Daumen, dass wir den ganzen Winter und ganzen Herbst gesund bleiben. Wobei, das ist natürlich unwahrscheinlich. But today I am very excited to share with you all these 12 incredible German hacks for fighting the common cold and flu. Kleine Erinnerung, don't forget, if you're not subscribed yet, go down and hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, give it a like so that I know what kind of content you guys are interested in. If you're wondering why I say German hacks, that is because I have learned a significant amount of my healthy habits here in Germany from the German Omis themselves. So you've probably heard the common stereotype that Germans will always reach for a herbal remedy before they will reach for a box of pills. This is literally my box of medication here. I would have to say that this stereotype is actually quite true, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I actually posted an Instagram reel on how a Canadian versus a German fights the common cold, and a lot of you had some really funny comments to add. Then one of our amazing followers, Jenny, suggested, you know what, Jenna, it would be really cool if you put together a video of all these like Hausmittel tips from Omi on how to feel better during cold and flu season. And I said, that's a really good idea. So here are 12 super easy hacks that you can use to make sure that you stay healthy this season. Wake up and drink at least 2 liters of water or 8 cups of water a day. This will help clear your congestion, but it will also help with making sure that your immune system is healthy and strong enough to fight the cold or flu symptoms that you have. Number 2, boiled beer. This is not something that I've done, but so many Germans swear by this trick. Most of the alcohol actually evaporates when you boil it, as does the carbonation. Some studies say that there is something to be said that the hops in the beer actually help with the common cold, but usually most scientists say this isn't true. But maybe drinking a little beer might help. Number 3, yes, I had to mention it. Germans, what's with the scarves? Okay, I haven't adapted this one yet, but this is my husband's absolute favorite. Did you know that this tradition actually comes from Northern Europe, more specifically Germany? We don't necessarily throw on a scarf in Canada the first symptoms that we have from our cold. But the scientific theory is that when you have a scarf around your throat, it actually warms up your throat to a certain temperature, which then draws the immune cells to the area needed in order to help promote a speedy recovery. Most Germans will say it's the most vulnerable area of the body and you have to protect it when you're sick. I think maybe you should just wear a scarf in general in the winter. Always a good idea. My husband never wears a scarf outside. I always wear a scarf, but then as soon as we get sick, it's the opposite. Number 4, Zwieback or Salzstangen, so like these pretzel sticks or those little like hard bread things, and Coca-Cola. This is so strange to me. When I was sick, when I was pregnant with my second kid, my husband brought home these Zwieback and Coca-Cola. I really don't like drinking Coca-Cola, so when he brought me that, I was like, what makes you think I want to drink this while I'm vomiting? Let alone on a normal day, I don't want to drink it, but when I'm vomiting, I don't want to go anywhere near Coca-Cola. His mom swears by it, he swears by it, his Oma swore by it. This is to apparently help you after you have a lot of diarrhea or vomiting and soaks up all of the bad Flüssigkeit, the bad liquids in your stomach. Then we've got warm milk and honey. This one's actually one of my favorite tips against a cough, not just for adults, but for children as well. Bonus tips if you get Deutscher Honig. Germany actually makes some of the best honey out there. This is my favorite one from a local farmer in Rügen that I always get. So good. Then you've got the Nasendusche. Directly translated is the nose shower. I think we just call this like a nasal kettle or something. And you actually use this and mix this package of salt in it. You'll have warm salt water. You pour it through your nose and it clears out your sinuses so well. This is like my go-to tip. And these little salt packages are pretty cheap too. You can get them at DM or Rossmann. Of course, at Rossmann and DM, you're also going to find Erkältungstee. You can probably just buy like lemon and ginger and honey and put it in some hot water. We have this Husten und Bronchial tea for coughing. This one is from DM. They're pretty cheap. It's like €1.50 for a big box of herbal teas or herbal remedies to help you feel better. We've also got the Erkältungsbadesalz, so the bath salts, eucalyptus. Germans really swear by chamomile. Both are pretty good. Another German favorite, something that we don't do often enough in Canada, luften. Luften and going on fresh air walks. In the winter, in the freezing cold, in the rain, I'm always so mind-boggled that so many Germans after dinner take the time to go on a 30 to 60 minute walk around their neighborhood. I'm just like, oh my God, I ate so much. I don't want to leave the sofa right now. I just want to like curl into a ball and watch Netflix for the rest of the night. Germans, in my mind, are amazing. They're just like, no, we're going out, we're getting some fresh air. Let's do it. Even when they're sick. And staying cooped inside is not gonna help you. You're sharing the same germ particles the whole time. Open those windows, get some fresh air. There is no scientific proof behind this one either, but it is very German. Take an onion, boil it in some water, and this is supposed to help you fight those common cold and flu symptoms. I don't do it. Similar to the warm beer, just do as the Germans do. They're smart people. Then you've got chicken soup. Doesn't everybody have chicken soup? Chicken soup is just the best. There was one New Year's Eve in Rügen. We were all together, the whole family. We were all sick. My sister-in-law made the world's best chicken soup. Every time I get sick, I'm just like, I need my sister-in-law. She makes such good chicken soup. Is it a German thing? I don't know. You can let me know. Do you guys like know how to make chicken soup? She's just like throwing everything in. It's like, this is easy. And then lastly, this is like the easiest tip I have for you guys, and it's a no-brainer. But Germans actually stay home from work when they're sick. In one of the comments on my reel, one of you said, well, you know, in Canada, we would do the same thing if we had the same rights as they do here in Germany. Yeah, we don't often get as much sick time in Canada as we do over here in Germany. So when you just catch a cold, you're kind of just like popping a pill and heading to work. We don't really have the, I don't want to say luxury because it should be a basic right to stay home when you're sick. But the benefit of staying home is that you're gonna recover faster and you're not infecting everybody else around you so that it spirals out of control. Stay home when you're sick. So I hope these 12 tips helped you and inspire you to stay away as much as you can from the big bad box of medication this season. Bleib gesund, vielen, vielen lieben Dank und wie immer, bis später.